Hello, welcome to Family Gamer TV. I'm Mark Clapham. I'm a lifelong Doctor Who fan and recovering Doctor Who novelist. And today I'll be playing Doctor Who Legacy, the free puzzle game for mobile and Facebook. I'm playing the iOS version today, and in particular I'm playing the latest level based on the newest Doctor Who episode, Robots of Sherwood, which was on Saturday night. Now, Doctor Who Legacy is providing free levels every Sunday based on Saturday's episodes. So if we see here, if I go back to season, you can see there's season 765. The main plot of Doctor Who Legacy involves the Doctor going back down his own timeline, teaming up with other Doctors and other companions in a big time-spanning conspiracy, mainly going through the Matt Smith seasons, but also taking in more recent episodes like Day of the Doctor. You can see the War Doctor at the bottom there in season 5. So it's going all over the place, and they're bringing in older characters like Sarah Jane and the Brigadier as they go along. But these Peter Capaldi instalments are turning up every Sunday, and they're standalone. They're in the specials menu. So if I go into season 8 easy, here's Robots of Sherwood at the top, and let's have a look. Now, let's find a Peter Capaldi based team so you can see. Now, the deep breath level, you received the Doctor as 100% drop there on the left. You always have to have a Doctor in your TARDIS team for obvious reasons. And let's go through following the line of pictures at the top of the screen rather than the sort of collage at the bottom. We have Peter Capaldi's Doctor on the left. He has an attack eyebrows power, which deals 9,000 damage to the enemy. Next to him is the punishment medic. I believe she's from Nightmare in Silver. She can cure poison, which is quite useful. Now, Danny Pink, next along, he can disarm bombs, and he came as 100% drop with last week's into the Dalek level. Next along we have Alice. She can turn pink gems to blue, I believe, and she is the companion in the new Doctor Who 11th Doctor comic by Al Ewing, Rob Williams and Simon Fraser. And you got a code for her in the back of the comic. You also got a code for Gabrielle, who's the 10th Doctor companion in the 10th Doctor comic. Those comics are both well worth checking out. Next along we get Clara Oswald, and she's the current companion, and you can see that if you look at the collage at the bottom, you can see she's wearing her costume from Saturday's episode. That was 100% drop, which I got first time I played through Robots of Sherwood. She has a healing power. Then finally we have Madame Vastra, the samurai detective Victorian Silurian lesbian. Her power is an attack. It's weaker than the Doctor's, but it's an attacking power. So let's play Robots of Sherwood. Slight pause there. Okay, we can see the tournament area from the Doctor, Robin and the Sheriff's archery contest. And we've got two of the Robot Knights, who are the main antagonists in the level. These new levels don't have the mix and match approach of the main Doctor Who Legacy plot. They just very simply give you a couple of locations and a couple of adversaries from each new episode. They're very straightforward. They're not sort of integrated into the plot. I imagine as time goes on, Doctor Who Legacy will incorporate the Peter Capaldi Doctor into its main story, as it has done with the War Doctor, and they've used the costume for the Paul McGann short Night of the Doctor last year as the main costume for Paul McGann's Doctor, and they've adopted a lot of stuff that's happened in the series since the game started. But for the moment we're just getting these as standalone levels. They don't, presumably to control spoilers, they don't include any text from the dialogue from the episodes. You just get 2 or 3 rounds of puzzle battles against these new enemies. But they're a fun little bonus. They're reminiscent. It reminds me of the web games that the BBC website used to have after each of the episodes of David Tennant's first season back in 2006. You got these little games every night, every Saturday night after the episodes, and it's I've been poisoned there. If you see next to the knight at the top right, there's a little skull, and that means I've been poisoned, and the 10 means it will take 10 rounds to get rid of. Now, if we tap the punishment medic, she's got anti-venom, which cures poison, so haha, tough mate. There you go, I'm cured. The life bar is the pink bar in the middle under the pictures of the characters. That can be refilled using, as well as using, say, Clara's healing ability, you can use the pink gems. So if I put some pink gems together, actually I won't bother because, oh well, I think I'll have to at this stage. Oh no, there you go. The yes, the pink gems add to your health bar, but I've got full health at the moment. Now, one of the things you can do in Doctor Who Legacy, which you can't do in all colour swap puzzlers, is that rather than just swapping adjacent gems, you can, if I pick up a green from near the bottom, you can move them around until the life bar on the gem runs out, so I can move it onto the top and nudge a few other things along on the way to set up a nice cascade like that. I hadn't intended quite that big a cascade, but you know, there you go. And little blue hourglass on the left is a pickup. You level up your characters with XP earned in the course of a level, but every 10 levels you have to do a full upgrade, which involves using various little symbols that you've picked up as rewards through the course of the game. And so you will have to grind for some of those. You'll have to go back and replay other levels, older levels, so that you can get enough hourglasses. Or there's a little seal of Rassilon, there's a little funny yellow one. There's various little symbols which you need to collect certain numbers of to upgrade your characters. Alternatively, you can buy time crystals. Now, the advantage of buying time crystals is the first time you buy a $2.99 pack of time crystals, and they are the only thing you're really asked to pay for. Time crystals. You can use time crystals to... Oh, two of my characters are locked there, you'll see. They're stunned, so I can't use them for the moment. So let's use Vastra's attack on these guys. Try and whittle them down a bit. But anyway, sorry, I was saying, the time crystals, you can use them as a continue if you get killed. You can use them to quickly upgrade your characters without having to collect symbols, or you can use them to buy new characters from the store. But the first time you buy a $2.99 pack of crystals, it acts as your access to the fan area, which is a set of levels, a set of locked levels in the game. I've been poisoned again there, so I'll use my anti-venom. Yes, the fan area has a set of exclusive levels just for people who've paid just for that one set of crystals. You don't have to do it again. Yes, those levels have new characters. They have challenge levels where you could earn rare things, and they often do previews of upcoming levels which are coming to the main game soon. So it's worth doing, especially if you're putting a lot of hours. There you go, I've earned a little yellow symbol on the left there. Especially if you're putting a lot of hours into Doctor Who Legacy. And to be honest, if you play it for quite a bit, you feel like you've got quite a lot for free. They fairly frequently updated the game. These Peter Capaldi levels are just the latest updates. We've had updates for the new level. Oh dear, I didn't actually put anything in a row there, so I got penalised. The Peter Capaldi levels are just the latest update we've had. They're working back through the Matt Smith seasons as the story digs backwards, and they also add various other special seasonal levels and things like that. So you get quite a lot free. So it's quite a high value proposition really as a free mobile game, and it seems to be doing well for them. The game has been running for a couple of years now and seems to be quite successful. And there's always plenty of, as I said, the comics came with download codes, various Twitch streams, and other things like that also get exclusive download codes. Here we go, Sheriff of Nottingham, the big baddie of this level. Let's throw some blues at him. Oh no, Alice is locked, so that was absolutely useless because Alice was stunned at the time, so she couldn't actually use them. Now let's use Madame Vastra's attack. And let's use the Doctor's attack. Attack Eyebrows, a reference to Capaldi's first appearance in the series as the Doctor, which was just his eyebrows in the Day of the Doctor 50th Anniversary special. One shot of his Doctor joining the big battle at the end. And the attack eyebrow is quite effective. As well as the attacks and special moves that each character has. There's also... Oh, they're all stunned now. That's fun, isn't it? That's friendly. Oh dear. You see, even if I had a character who could unlock stun, it wouldn't have done any good there because he would have been he or she would have been locked too. Let's try and throw some stuff at him to keep him occupied. Oh, thank you so much. Locking parts of the board as well. Thank you, Sheriff. Not very nice. Yes, there's also a perks system which you can apply to your TARDIS team at the start, which allows you to do things like add a certain resistance to enemy gem attacks of a certain colour, or boost your attacks. The reason that you might not have noticed that at the start of each round the blues on screen have a plus symbol next to them is because I've got a buff on blue gems, because the TARDIS team I usually use when I'm playing this, as opposed to today when I'm concentrating on the Peter Capaldi era characters, the Doctor is I usually use William Hartnell or Matt Smith's Doctors, and they are both blue and both have pretty strong attacks which are worth boosting up. So there's usually a good big blue element to my team. So I have buff on that, and there's if you really want to dig in, aha, victory. There's plenty you can do with it. So that's the latest update to Doctor Who Legacy. There you go, a little bit of a boost there. Danny Pink has leveled up because he's the most recent character, so has Alice. So if I'll just show you quickly, there you go, I've got all those time fragments, that's what they're called. I'm searching for the word. Let's quickly nip back into the TARDIS and let's have a quick look at levelling up a character. Let's nip straight to the bottom because Danny's the most recent character. He's only levelled up so far. I've got 1 point to level him up. I can put it into HP, health points, attack or heal. He's a bit of an attacking character. He's got this disarm thing. So I tend to concentrate attack points on those characters and boost the healer's healing powers. Oddly enough, I don't think it affects their power directly, but let's level up Alice as well. Yes, and you can see there's a lot of content going for Doctor Who Legacy, and these new weekly levels are just another incentive to keep playing, really. Thank you for watching. I've been Mark Clapham. You can follow me on Twitter at Mark Clapham, and please subscribe to the Family Gamer TV channel on YouTube for more videos. Thank you for watching, and goodbye!